Hello, grade 9 students! I am your Sir Iron Gonzalez and welcome to the new episode of our topic for this third quarter. For this week's discussion, we are going to talk about the topic of Module 3 entitled Geothermal Energy. And we will be guided by this learning competency, illustrate how energy from volcanoes may be tapped for human use. Volcanoes are magnificent landforms that help shape the Earth's crust. They serve as passageways for molten materials we call as magma to be ejected into the Earth's surface. Without volcanoes, our planets may have exploded many years ago because heat is trapped within its surface. Volcanoes may exist in different types, but the devastation they bring is very damaging to humans, properties, and to the environment as a whole. But despite of the harms brought by volcanoes and volcanic eruptions, humans somehow were able to harness its power into one of the prominent renewable sources of energy along with solar, hydropower, wind power, and tidal energy. And this is through the what we call geothermal energy. But what is geothermal energy? Since the Earth is extremely hot from within, this heat from the Earth's interior is tapped as a source of energy we call as geothermal energy. This heat of the Earth warms up water which is trapped in rock formations beneath its surface. There are two geothermal systems. First, conventional geothermal system, which uses steam from natural resources such as geysers or drawing water from hot, high-pressure depths of the Earth. And the second one is supercritical geothermal system, which comes from naturally occurring hot water or stream flows heated by magma circulating through permeable rocks. Now, how is geothermal energy generated? Geothermal energy is generated in two ways: through the use of geothermal power plants and geothermal heat pumps. In geothermal power plants, the heat from deep inside the Earth is used to produce steam to generate electricity. While in geothermal heat pumps, the heat close to the Earth's surface is used to heat water and warms residences and buildings. Now, how does a geothermal power plant operates? Power plants are built in an area where it is hot beneath the surface, or near a group of geysers, hot springs, or any volcanic activities. The following steps are followed to generate electricity in a geothermal power plant. First, wells are drilled deep into the surface of the Earth to pump steam or hot water into the surface. Next, when water reaches the surface, the drop in pressure causes the water to turn into steam. This steam moves rapidly into a chamber connected to a turbine at the end. The steam causes the turbine to spin and generates electricity via the generator, which is directly connected to the turbine. The cooling chambers or towers cools the steam and condenses them back into water. And last, the cooled water is pumped back into the Earth, and then the cycle repeats over and over. Here are some of the geothermal power plants in the Philippines. The ToV Geothermal Power Plant in ToV Albay near Mount Malinaw. We have the Mindanao Geothermal Power Field in Kidapawan, South Cotabato near Mount Apo. We have the Macban Geothermal Power Plant in Laguna near Mount Makiling and Mount Banahaw. We also have the Northern Negros Geothermal Production Field in Murcia, Negros Occidental near Mount Canlaon. And we have the Palimpinon Geothermal Power Plant in Valencia, Negros Oriental near Mount Talinis. Some of the geothermal power plants outside our country are the Salak Geothermal Power Plant in Jakarta, Indonesia, the Takigami Geothermal Power Plant in Japan, and we have the Geysers Geothermal Complex in California, USA. The Philippines was ranked 3rd in the top 10 geothermal countries of 2020. That's according to Think Energy research in 2021. Our country generated an approximate of 1,918 megawatts of energy behind only to Indonesia and USA. Now let us talk about the advantages and the disadvantages of harnessing geothermal energy. Here are some of the advantages. Number 1, the energy produced is very reliable, cheaper, unlimited, and most importantly, environment friendly. Second, the energy source is readily available, it is renewable, and it is very cost efficient. The third one is the installation of power plants and facilities provides employment and livelihood to workers and staff. And last, the facilities and power plants are very efficient but requires only a minimal system maintenance. And here are some of the disadvantages. Number 1, the extraction of geothermal energy may cause greenhouse emissions. Number 2, heat reservoirs are difficult to locate. Number 3, high cost of investment in putting up facilities and power plants. And last, it agitates volcanic eruptions or activities once it is not properly installed or established. So there you have it, students, the concepts of geothermal energy and the benefits and risks of harnessing this energy source. Remember, our planet have provided us with a lot of resources for us to be explored and to use conscientiously. All we have to do now is always manifest the value of conservation. Once again, this is your Sir Iron telling everyone to stay aware and be alert because science is always super awesome. Bye!